Welcome to Tom and Harry SMMA. We have another video for you. We are talking about the top 10 most useful tools that we use within our agency to deliver the service that we deliver, really. I think that's the key thing, isn't it, mate?
Indeed.
We're going to set a timer, 10-minute timer. We're going to hit that button because we know most people don't watch for over 10 minutes, so we're going to play to that. And yeah, we won't know the exact cost of all these softwares. We may not, and the tools we may not remember all of them. We'll give you a benchmark ballpark figure. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video and go from there.
Yeah. So top 10, yeah, so top 10 services, no, top 10 softwares that we use in our agency
Or
every single
tools.
day. I would say the first one is Go High Level. Like it's a common one, everyone knows it. Go High Level has practically replaced all of the individual services that we needed once upon a time. It's an all-in-one agency software, costs $97 a month for one sub account, and then for every new client you get, you need another sub account. And then for unlimited sub accounts, it's 297. Fantastic software. We use it for every single one of our clients for the automations specifically on the back end. And there's loads of different apps, which we're going to get onto, which plugs into Go High Level to help you out.
Yeah, agreed.
I think it's a good rundown. Everyone knows, most agencies will know what Go High Level is.
Yeah, and if you don't, then go and just fucking go on the website and have a look.
And we have a full, so yeah, to one final thing on that is obviously incorporates all your funnels that you did once upon a time do on ClickFunnels, all of the automations, but also in the academy we give you a snapshot of all of our sub accounts. So as I just said, you have a sub account for each of your clients. We give you a snapshot of what that sub account looks like, the automations, the sales funnel. So you literally, when you sign a new client, you literally copy and paste that sub account and you've got one set up as if it was our own sub account, which is incredibly useful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Number two.
Okay, I'll pick some ClickFunnels. So ClickFunnels and Go High Level are different. We still use it to host our landing pages, our squeeze pages, whatever you want to do. If someone's got a training course, or we work with a variety of different people. We may host some of the software within ClickFunnels. If it doesn't require any automation, I still prefer ClickFunnels as a tool to use on a user-friendly level. And it's $97 a month. But we still do use it. It's still with an agency the size of ours, with the different variations of clients we have, it's essential that we have a backup for that too, and we use it. But if you're, like Harry says, starting out and you're just starting your agency, Go High Level is really all you'll need.
Yeah, I think as long as we use ClickFunnels for our info products, like you said. So anywhere where you've got to check out a product, you want to create a checkout process, we'll use ClickFunnels for rather than Go High Level for, just because ClickFunnels integrates with Zapier and other softwares a lot better than Go High Level does. Whereas Go High Level, it's very difficult to take a purchase and enroll them into a particular course, because ClickFunnels just integrates with them a lot easier, hence why we use them. So yeah, we use both.
Yeah.
Number three would be Zappy Chat. So Zappy Chat is essentially a way to integrate ChatGPT with Go High Level and
Yeah.
for the automation process that happens on the back end of when a lead comes through. So typically, when the most simplified version of the text automation, when a lead comes through for your lead generation client, the automation would pick it up and you get them booked in, and that's how you're going to increase your conversion rate of all your Facebook leads. To take that one step further, when you integrate Zappy Chat with ChatGPT to your automations, you can train Zappy Chat to answer frequently asked questions to make the automation and the conversation on the back end when a lead comes through a lot more advanced. For example, if you're not using Zappy Chat, it's going to follow a very strict structure. So they ask a question, no, they reply and they get a set question. Whereas with Zappy Chat, you can send them a different question depending on what their response is, which makes it a lot more dynamic and less botty, which is really clever. You also train Zappy Chat with frequently asked questions. So when a lead comes through, if a lead says, what's your pricing? What's this or what's this? You can train Zappy Chat to answer that in a particular way based on each of your clients' businesses, which is really useful.
Yeah, it's AI sort of in its evolving way at the minute. Zappy Chat does work for us. Yeah, the fourth one, Canva. We use Canva every single day. Canva is free, but when you want to use the more advanced features of Canva, you've got to pay like $10 a month. But definitely one of the most useful things that we use is Canva. Even when we get sent video content from clients that we got to put into, say, Meta to run as a video ad for Meta, Meta will reject it on dimensions, and it'll be like, oh, it doesn't fit the dimensions of a story or a reel. Canva lays out all the templates, so it will match it to the exact dimensions for you. So you can then download it and then put it back on the platform. It's really useful. Any creators we want to do for ads, we make our ads look very, very different. It doesn't require a lot of artwork and stuff, but it's still for dimensional purposes and as a catalog of keeping all your projects in one place. Canva's fucking essential. I would be completely lost without Canva.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's done. Zapier. Do you want to quickly touch Zapier?
Yeah. So Zapier is essentially a infrastructure that links all of your softwares together. So you have a trigger and then you have the follow-up response based on that trigger. So you can say, right, as a trigger of an e-commerce campaign is when a purchase happens. So when a purchase happens, do the following, and then you choose, right, send an email to the client to notify them, send an email to the purchaser to confirm their purchase, add it to a spreadsheet, add it to a CRM, add it to this, and this. So it's a system which links all of your softwares together. For example, if you put an email sequence together in MailChimp and you want someone, after they submit their lead information on your sales funnel, to go through said email sequence, you would zap using Zapier from ClickFunnels to MailChimp into a particular audience. So lots of people don't, if you're a new agency owner and you've never heard of Zapier, that would be because you're using Go High Level, and Go High Level has Zapier integrated into it automatically, and that's when you use the workflows, etc. But Zapier is kind of, I'd say, the old-fashioned way, or if you're doing more advanced stuff with different softwares. That being said, if you're doing info products or you're doing e-commerce, you'll definitely know what Zapier is because it integrates to Wix, Shopify, etc. For example, if you're doing an info product and someone buys your course, you're going to need Zapier to take that information and automatically enroll them in the course platform to get them, so then it's seamless and you're not having to manually do it. So it's just an infrastructure that links softwares together based on triggers and then follow-up processes.
Yep. Yep. Good explanation. The next one's Stripe. So Stripe is just a way of taking payments. How long do we have left on the clock, dude? And then we can whiz them past.
2 minutes.
2 minutes? Yeah, so Stripe is just a way of being able to charge people for your services. It's as simple as that. So you have an invoice of £2,000, dollars, euros, whatever it is. You send it on Stripe to your client. Your client goes in, pays a link. You get paid, and then it takes about 6-7 days. Stripe will then release the funds to your bank account, and they take 2% of the fee as a service fee, really. But Stripe is probably the most internationally recognized, safest way of taking payment. It's also owned by, I think it's owned by Visa or MasterCard, or it's certainly part of the big banks. So that's Stripe. The next one is MailChimp. We do use MailChimp a lot, mate, don't we? And when I say MailChimp, let's just clarify, an email hosting platform.
Yeah.
Klaviyo, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, MailLite. There's a whole bunch, isn't there?
Yeah, and that's why I said like Go High Level is an all-in-one platform, because you can do it. It has a version of Zapier and it has a version of MailChimp or autoresponder and stuff like that, and ClickSend for your SMS. However, it's not to the standard of MailChimp. When you can use MailChimp and these different platforms to the best of their ability, the style of emails that you can get out is way, way better.
Yeah, agreed.
So
the next is Slack.
mate, let me just pull. Someone's at the door, mate. Hold on.
Yeah. Harry's got to go answer the front door. Love it.
Sorry, mate.
That's all right.
Right.
Have you paused the recording?
No, I'll just keep going and I'll edit it out.
Oh, okay. Slack. So we use Slack as communication. So that's a communication tool within the team and with our clients. We sign a client, we get them on Slack. Everything is on Slack. They send through documents on Slack. They send through images, video. We can actually communicate through it. When we host a meeting, we do the Slack meeting room. Not all the time, but quite a lot of the time. So Slack is your hub of communication and keeping everything in one place. Doesn't need any more explanation than that. It costs per seat. I think you have to pay per client or whatever. It's like $10 or whatever it might be. But as a game-changing tool to keep communication effective, Slack is really, really good.
Yeah.
Next one, I've just added one, is Twilio.
Yeah.
I think Twilio is important.
It is. I don't know how much we use Twilio now. I think it's Lead Connector that we use more of, but Twilio is just essentially just how you pay for the credits through Go High Level, but you can use Lead Connector or Twilio.
Okay. And that's for credits and for calling out. If you want to be doing cold calling to different countries, you can have different numbers and use that.
Yeah.
And
It's basically how, it's basically how you can cold call different countries when you're not in that country. Like we have our sales team cold calling the US from the UK. You buy a US number using Twilio and Connector, sorry, and that allows you to have a US number even though you're in the UK and make cold calls. Otherwise, it gets really expensive.
Yeah. Okay. There's some smaller things that we won't get into too much detail on, which is like Excel spreadsheets, like worksheets are really, really useful for us that we use as a day-to-day tool for certain clients. But Monday.com is the CRM we use. There is other things like Pipedrive to keep on top of your pipeline as a business, but certainly Monday.com. Do you want to just quickly explain that one?
Yeah, so Monday.com, we use it for more of a task management tool. So we have a list of all of our clients and then all of the tasks that need doing under each client, and then you assign that to a team member. So Monday's probably, you can use it even if you're a solo kind of just a contractor to keep track of what you need to do. You can put time frames on when those jobs need to be done by, which then using AI, it creates a calendar for you of what you need to do on each date, depending on when that timeline's done, to keep track of your tasks. But for what we use it for from an agency with lots of team members is we have a list of all of our clients, all the tasks that each person needs to do. So where Tom and I, as the directors, can go in and be like, right, this person is behind on this deadline's coming up. Have they done this? What tasks have they completed that week? And it's just an overview, a really nice overview of what tasks need to be done by when, and if people are on top of their tasks. Then you can filter it by employee, you can filter it by client, you can filter it by priority, because you can put high, medium, or low priority list. Like there's loads of stuff you can do, but it's a task management tool to keep track on everything that needs to be done per client.
Yeah. Good. And then the last one's Loom. And I think we've kind of discussed, we talk about Loom in other videos quite a lot, but Loom is just a way of recording video. It's actually free. You get 5 minutes of video for free per time you use it. So if I want to leave a video message for a client to give a rundown of the project, I can go on, record a Loom for 5 minutes, and then I get a URL and I can just send that person the URL. They click on it and up I pop with my video saying hi. And we use Loom a lot for client communication in terms of updates of the project. It saves us having to get on calls with clients where you can get caught into a bit of a rabbit hole and be on the call for 2 hours. We pay for Loom, which means we get unlimited use of it. But it's a really useful tool that me and the team, us and the team, use. I'd say, mate.
Yeah,
so that's 10 of the most useful softwares. There are a whole bunch of other ones that we do use. These 10 are the ones that you need to keep an eye on, because to drive your agency forward and to get the most out of your projects, these softwares and tools are the best ones, I'd say.
They're the big 10. Well, the other ones are quite minute that piggyback off of those ones. So
yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. Well, hope you enjoyed, guys. If you want more in-depth tutorials around those different softwares that we use and different strategies we have, the Academy is there. 3.0 is probably going to be out now by the time you're watching this video. So click the link in the description, check it out, and we'd love to see you on the next live call to really help you scale your agency. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, continue to watch us and listen to us on the podcast. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. for tomorrow's video.